Hello everyone. In this video, I'll show you 3 simple ways to change page margins in Microsoft Word. First, we'll use the ruler. It's fast and easy, but best for quick edits or short documents. Next, we'll use preset margins. It's great when you want clean professional spacing in seconds. Finally, we will set custom margins, ideal when you need specific measurements. I'm using Word 2021, but the same steps work in Word 365 and versions from 2010 to 2024. Let's get started. How to adjust page margin with the ruler. As mentioned in the introduction, the page ruler method is only recommended for short documents. If your document is long or has multiple sections, consider using the preset or custom margin methods shown later in this tutorial. If your ruler is not visible, select the View tab in the ribbon and then select Ruler in the Show group. Now, press Ctrl A on your keyboard to select the entire document. As an alternative to Ctrl plus A, you can select the entire document by selecting the Home tab in the ribbon, followed by the Select button in the Editing group, and select All from the drop-down menu. Once your document is selected, hover your cursor over the inner border of the gray area on the left or right end of the horizontal ruler until your cursor becomes a double arrow. You should see a tooltip that says left margin or right margin. Slide the double arrow cursor to the left or right to adjust the margin. To adjust the top or bottom margins, hover your cursor over the inner border of the gray area of the vertical ruler until your cursor once again becomes a double arrow. Then slide the double arrow up or down to adjust the margin. You may be wondering about the ruler marker. The square ruler marker is the horizontal ruler can be used to move the left edge of the text. However, this technique indents your text. It doesn't adjust the margin. Although the visual effect is the same and is usually fine for short documents, creating unnecessary indents can cause problems for other formatting within longer documents. How to use preset margins. Please note that preset margins only affect your current section. If you want to apply a preset to an entire document with multiple sections, press Ctrl plus A to select the entire document before performing these steps. To begin, select the Layout tab in the ribbon, then select the Margins button in the Page Setup group. Now you can choose one of the preset margins from the drop-down menu: Normal, Narrow, Moderate, Wide, Mirrored, or Office 2003 Default. If you have had previous custom margins, you will also see last custom settings, like this one here. After you make your selection, the Margins drop-down menu will close, and your margins will adjust immediately. The preset menu is also available prior to printing. You can get there by selecting the File tab, followed by the Print tab in the Backstage view. Please remember that changes made from this menu affect the document itself, not just the printed version. How to create custom margins. To create custom margins, start by selecting the Layout tab in the ribbon. Then, click the dialog box launcher, the small arrow, in the Page Setup group to open the Page Setup dialog box. Alternatively, click the Margins button in the Page Setup group and choose Custom Margins at the bottom. In the dialog box, enter your new margin values in the top, left, bottom, and right text boxes. Note: the measurement unit, inches, centimeters, millimeters, etc. depends on how your Word is set up. In my case, Word is set up to use centimeters. So that's what you see in this example. Next, choose where to apply the margins using the Apply To drop down. This section, this point forward, Word document. The This section option only appears if your document has section breaks. When you are done, click OK to apply the changes. That's it. I have created many other videos about Microsoft Word, including get rid of extra space in justified text in Microsoft Word, how to make a table of contents in Word. Please see the playlist called Microsoft Word, linked in the description box below for the complete list. Feel free to leave me a comment if you have any question regarding Microsoft Word, and please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.